everybody, Tom Barnes, Chicago scene, the Avondale neighborhood, and doesn't this backyard just make you get all the feels of summertime? I mean, it's warm, feels like it's 80 degrees almost in the sunshine, and that is a perfect time to welcome the Chicago Rum Festival, 6th annual at the Logan Square Auditorium between 2 and 7 o'clock. I got two folks here who are going to be at the festival. This is Basil and his wife, Liz. How are you guys?
We're good, we're good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. And you guys have an interesting story because you do have a rum brand, but you did it a little bit differently. You started it in Belize. How does that happen from people from Chicago? Explain.
We went down there for a vacation, fell in love with it, bought a place, and we've been down there ever since.
And have you done something like the Rum Festival before, or is this your first time?
We've been every one for the last 6 years.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, so this is the 6th annual, so that's good. So tell me about the festival. How does it work? Like, what should people expect when they go?
You know, it's at the auditorium at Logan Square. You get about 50 different brands of rums from all over the world. It's a great experience, a good way to taste and try different things you may not have tried yourself. So I definitely highly recommend it. And after being cooped up for 2 years, I think everybody's ready for that.
Is it just more or less drinking and tasting, or is there
It's
food
a bunch
samples?
of sampling and tasting, so I'll have some cocktails. Most of it is, you know, you take a little samples of each one, but you know, there's 50 of them, so.
Yeah, you can have a good time for sure.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you started your own Tiburon brand here, which I'm going to just get in a little bit, but as you talk about how you started it, just,
you know,
I don't know anybody that's just like, you know what, I mean, Tito's started vodka, right?
Right.
So how do you start Tiburon rum?
You know, we went down there for the scuba diving, and one thing led to another, and I had a concept for a rum brand called Tiburon, which would be obviously related to sharks. We tied it with the scuba dive community, and we came out with an 8-year blend that is column still, molasses base, all aged in Kentucky Old Bourbon barrels. We've won 24 international competitions with it, and is the #1 sold rum in the country.
Wow, fantastic.
And we came out last year with the white, which runs at 92 proof. We say to put a little bite in your
firepower,
cocktail.
huh?
Yeah, a little firepower. We got the glasses made with a little tooth in it, hence the name.
Dig it. I love it.
So yeah, so we had fun. It's a lot of fun down there. So it kind of took off, and we've been very fortunate, very blessed. Yeah.
And you said you're going to be part of this experience here on April 30th. And will it be you two out there, you know, doing the drinks?
It'd be me and my wife. I have 2 kids from Belize that are my sales rep that we're bringing up as well. So we'll have true Belizeans.
Ah, fantastic.
Working the table as well. So yeah, it'll be a fun experience all day.
Awesome. And Liz, you're going to make us a little cocktail.
I am.
All right, so why don't you explain what you're going to make and why you're choosing that with your particular rum here?
Well, I decided to make the traditional Cuba Libre.
Okay.
So although that is a traditional Cuban drink, we're going to make it with some very tasty Belizean rum.
All right,
and the reason I chose to do it is because we're going to use a little bit of the overproof. So we're going to do a blend of both.
Okay.
So basically what it is, the Cuba Libre is typically a rum and coke. We've made our own cola.
Okay.
So
you made your own cola.
We made our own cola.
Do you guys sell that as well, or
we
is this
do
something
not.
This
it's
is
a cola syrup, and I made it special for this particular drink.
Okay.
So you're going to
So
start
most people
out,
who want to try to follow this, they would find their favorite cola.
Yes.
Or ask you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So right, and anybody who's ever, you can buy it already made. Anybody who has a soda stream has probably had some experience with that, or you can create your own. So it is kind of interesting. So it's a 1 ounce of fresh lime juice.
Okay.
And it's 3 ounces of the cola.
And that's about an ounce in each pour?
2 on the side, 1 on that
Got
side.
it, all right.
And then you're gonna add your ice. And that's 1 big cube. So this is my drink, I can touch it.
Okay, that's fine.
We're going to do a little bit of the white tip here, so we will do, we're gonna wing it. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Basil's helping you, that's all right.
1 ounce pour.
And you want to serve it over ice for sure, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
You can drink either one of these products on the rocks or even neat if you like. They have some really interesting properties. They're very smooth. So you can dress them up as much as you want, but you actually do not have to. And then you take a little bit of club soda, and that's basically to taste. So you're just going to add that to give a little fizz to your drink.
Oh man, that looks good. That's like perfect for a nice warm day, which we're anticipating happening here in another couple of days.
Cool it off. Add your fresh mint garnish, and don't be shy.
So when you're at this event on the 30th, is this the kind of demos that you guys will be doing? or more smaller scale, just
yes,
tasting?
because it's more of a tasting, so it's only a few ounces, not even a few ounces, a partial ounce at
Got
a
it.
time. So, and this is basically a really nice summer
You're gonna have to
drink.
make a couple more of those, I think, Liz.
Absolutely.
So if people want to follow you or learn more about your brand, what's the best way for them to do that?
No, Facebook, we have about 60,000 people following us on Facebook. So social media is usually the best. Instagram, Facebook, just look up Tiburon Rum, we're there.
All right, and for the Rum Fest itself, what's the best way for them to go about doing that?
ChicagoRumFest.com would be the best place.
I love how you said that. You're a true Chicagoan with that .com. Fantastic. I love it. I wish you nothing but the best with your brand. I can't wait to be there on
Looking
April
forward
30th.
to having you. Looking forward to having you.
Absolutely. All right. That's the Chicago scene here in the Avondale neighborhood, TBARNAS at WGNTV.com. If you have a suggestion for the Chicago scene, that's tbarnes at WGNTV.com.